Ever had that burning desire to play the piano but didn't know where to start? We all have. There's something about the piano, its majestic keys, the rich music it produces that calls to us. It may seem like a mountainous task, an instrument with 88 keys. But don't fret. With the right guidance, the right steps, anyone can learn to play. It's all about beginning somewhere. So, ready to start your journey to becoming a piano player? Perfect. Let's dive right in. Before hitting the keys, get to know your instrument a little better. The piano, a marvel of musical engineering, is designed with a specific layout in mind. You'll notice the alternating pattern of black and white keys. The white keys represent the 7 musical notes, while the black keys correspond to the sharps and flats. Don't overlook the pedals at your feet. The one on the right, the sustain pedal, holds the notes, allowing them to ring out. The one on the left, the soft pedal, reduces the volume and slightly changes the tone. The bench height is another crucial aspect. It should be adjusted so that your forearms are level with the keys, promoting better posture and preventing strain. Understanding the instrument is not just about playing, it's about connecting with the music. It can make the learning process smoother, more enjoyable, and ultimately more rewarding. Now that you've become familiar with your instrument, you're one step closer to playing your first tune. Now, let's get down to business. The first thing you need to learn about piano is the basics. The piano is a beautiful, complex instrument, and the foundation to mastering it lies in the basics. This includes understanding posture, hand position, scales, and note reading. Let's break these down one by one. First, let's talk about posture. When you sit at the piano, make sure your back is straight and your feet are flat on the floor. Your arms should be relaxed and your fingers curved as if you're holding a small ball in each hand. This posture allows you to access the full range of the keyboard and helps prevent any strain or injury. Next, hand position. Your fingers should be placed on the keys with your thumbs on middle C and your other fingers spread out on the surrounding white keys. This is known as the home position. Remember, the key to good hand position is flexibility and relaxation. Now, onto scales. Scales form the backbone of all music. They are a series of notes that ascend and descend in a specific pattern. The most basic scale is the C major scale, which includes all the white keys from one C to the next. By practicing scales, you train your fingers to move smoothly and accurately across the keys. Lastly, note reading. This is where you learn to translate the symbols on sheet music into sounds on the piano. Let's start with the C major scale. The notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then back to C. Each note corresponds to a key on the piano and a symbol on the sheet music. Remember, the basics of piano playing are like building blocks. You stack them up one by one until you've built a solid foundation. Practice these basics regularly, and before long, you'll find yourself playing with ease and confidence. With a strong grasp of the basics, you're well on your way to playing your first song. Having mastered the basics, it's time to put those skills to use and start practicing your first song. Now, embarking on your first musical journey can seem daunting, but remember, every virtuoso had their humble beginnings too. Let's start with a simple, yet enchanting melody that utilizes the C major scale. This scale is straightforward and a perfect base for beginners to build upon. Picture a tune in your mind, a tune that's easy to hum, easy to remember. You see, music is not just about the notes on a page, but the rhythm in your heart and the melody in your soul. Let's start with the C major scale. It's the foundation of many a great melody and a wonderful place for you to begin your journey. Now here's a key mantra for all beginners. Slow and steady wins the race. When practicing your first song, don't rush. Take your time to familiarize yourself with each note, each rhythm, each pause. Let your fingers dance across the keys, slowly at first, then with increasing confidence as they learn their way around the keyboard. Patience and perseverance. These two virtues will be your best allies in this journey. There will be moments of frustration, moments where you feel like the notes just aren't falling into place. But remember, every musician, no matter how skilled, has experienced these feelings. It's all part of the process, part of the journey. Embrace it. And finally, practice. Practice with all your heart. Practice until the notes become second nature, until the music flows from your fingertips like a river. This is how you grow. This is how you improve. Don't be disheartened if you don't see immediate progress. Progress in music is like a flower. It blooms slowly, but when it does, it's beautiful. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you play, the better you'll get. So, go on, Let the music flow, let your fingers dance, let your heart sing. Your first song awaits. Now that you've got a taste of playing the piano, what's next? Well, your journey is just beginning. The world of music is vast, and the piano is a mighty vessel to navigate it. So, what's next is up to you. But here's a few things that might help you along the way. First off, keep practicing. Practice doesn't just make perfect, it makes permanent. Your fingers will start to remember the scales, the chords, the rhythm, and soon you'll be playing without even thinking about it. Next, explore new territories. Don't limit yourself to just one genre or style. The beauty of the piano is its versatility. So venture into classical, jazz, blues, pop, rock, or anything else that strikes your fancy. Each new song is a new lesson waiting to be learned. Finally, consider seeking out a piano teacher or joining a class. While you can learn a lot on your own, a good teacher can offer insights and techniques that you might not discover otherwise. They can guide you, correct you, and most importantly, inspire you. Remember, the piano isn't just about hitting the right notes. It's about expressing emotions, telling stories, and creating art. It's about the joy that comes from playing, from learning, from growing. Congratulations on starting your piano playing journey. Remember, the key to mastering the piano lies in enjoying the journey itself. So keep playing, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep enjoying.